Hi, Renee Jones talking to you about my Beachbody Ultimate Reset journey. Today is day 16. I am on the countdown. Um, it's been really hard for me with going back to work, trying to maintain that schedule and make sure I'm eating, and I'm just finding that I'm not eating when I should be because I'm preparing for my classroom. So hopefully once I get back into the routine of things, I'll be a lot better. And that'll probably be when the reset is done. The one thing I just recommend is plan ahead, because when I don't make my food the night before, mornings are just crazy for me. So it's a lot easier just to grab a Shakeology or just say I'll eat there at school, and then I end up not. Uh, so that's just been hard for me since going back to work and making sure I'm just drinking the water. I'm taking the supplements and everything, but getting all that water in, it's been difficult. Probably also because I'm not taking any detox. I'm not forced to drink all that extra fluid. Comes to my air conditioning. um, so I was bad, and I actually did not eat breakfast. I was planning on having fruit. We were having like a little get together at school, and I knew there was going to be fruit, so I thought I would have that. And then, we got there, I got busy. We had a meeting. Before I knew it, it was lunchtime. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that there was going to be little sweet tacos being made, carne asada and chicken, and it totally was. So I quickly bypassed that before it started smelling really good, and I went to the lounge and just got a bowl full of fruit. So I had my fruit for lunch instead. So, yeah, I was not able not to eat breakfast. That was not good. I came home, my hubby had made dinner, and so it says in the recipe some crazy name squash, but I don't know where that is. So I just bought a few squashes. Squashes, I don't know if that's the word. Anywho, and he just picked one of them out, and the one he picked out was actually the spaghetti squash. I've never had spaghetti squash before. I thought, I heard people talk about how when you cook it, it's just like spaghetti, and I kind of never really believed them, but it's totally true. You bake it, and you just take your fork, and it's just like strings of spaghetti. I really, really liked it. I'm anxious to try it with some spaghetti sauce or whatnot. My husband was, it was okay. The thing that's hard about the spaghetti squash, I will say though, is seasoning it, because there's so many noodles underneath that you really can get a good seasoning on the first one, and then underneath it, it's not as seasoned. So I was constantly adding a little bit of seasoning to it so it wasn't so bland. But it was really good. I really liked it. And then it was also steamed green beans and some millet, which we had on millet last week. So it was all very good. I enjoyed it. It was very, very filling. I actually had, it said a small squash, but it was a big squash, and so we just shared it as half. And that actually filled me up. I was really, really full. So I was really proud of myself to avoid the carne asada and the chicken, because as much as I have been learning to try and like new vegetables, I still am a carnivore a little bit. But I'm going to definitely try after this not to eat as much red meat, and try and go try some more turkey. I don't do turkey as much, ground turkey or anything like that. So I think I'm going to try that for when I want to have like hamburgers or something like that, and try and do the ground turkey. So that's it. Other than that, everything's been going well. I did wake up really tired, but I just think it's because I've been working a lot, not going to bed till 12:30 or so, and then getting up at 5. So I just need to have more sleep, definitely. So it's 8:45. I have a few more things to do before my first day of school tomorrow. So I'm gonna wrap that up, and hop into bed.